Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, The Chandra Waves. My name's Farah and this is Maya. She's 6 months old. Today I'm going to be sharing my breastfeeding tips with you. I'm still breastfeeding Maya. I have done for the last 6 months. We moved house, so in that time I didn't feel like trying with the bottle and the formula, and we just got on so well with breastfeeding that we just decided to continue. At first I would just say relax with breastfeeding. There's a lot of pressure out there on women to breastfeed, and if you can, you can. If you can't, or you've tried and you don't feel comfortable with it, then there's no issue with going on a formula. Me, I found I didn't really think about it when I was pregnant. As soon as she was born, I thought I was just going to try it and see how it went. So as soon as she was born, she latched on really well and we didn't have any problems. But the first night when we were in hospital, she wasn't really getting the hang of it. So a few of the tips that the midwife shared with me is to make sure that her mouth is shaped like a K when she's latched on, and you can tell then that she has got a good sort of grip on you and that she's actually taking in some milk. Another tip is to watch her jaw. So if her jaw is moving up and down, you can feel that she is taking in some milk, and also her ear, if it is moving up and down. So hear her gulp, but it has to be quite quiet. Some of the other problems that we faced was that when she was first born, she fell asleep at the breast. And to get around that, you could tickle her, so you could give a little tickle under the chin or under the arms, and that would wake her up a little bit. Also to undress her, because sometimes you wrap them up so much, and because they're so comfy, they just fall straight to sleep. So undress them a little bit, put them skin on skin, and they might wake up and feed a bit better. Another one is to blow on them, so just give them a little, and sometimes they wake up because of that as well. So when she was first born, my partner would tickle her and blow on her and keep her awake for me to breastfeed. As you start breastfeeding, you instantly feel thirsty, so have a water bottle on hand. I used to fill it up every time I was going to sit down, or my partner would for me and bring it around, and just keep drinking water. Even if you don't like it, just try and get used to it, because that will keep up your breast milk fluids. Eat lots of food. In the morning I would have oats, banana and some berries, and then my partner would make me eggs, and luckily he was working 5 minutes away, so he would come home, make me some eggs for lunch, which would give me lots of protein. It is hard when you have a newborn baby to make sure that you are eating, and all of a sudden your appetite might just disappear. So try and be organised. If you can, boil some eggs and leave them in the fridge the night before. Get some. Yeah. I think Maya wants to share her tips as well. Okay, alright, so yeah, boil some eggs, put them in the fridge the night before. I also really like the raw food bars. They're full of protein and there's lots of flavours. I think I bought a whole pack for £24 on Amazon, and instead of just eating chocolate in the afternoon, I would grab a protein bar and just have that with a cup of tea. Yeah, so another tip is don't feel embarrassed to try breastfeed in public. It is completely legal. At first, if you're not sure, just have someone with you, a friend. Go to a playgroup or somewhere like a library or a cafe which you know that's going to be breastfeeding friendly, and just get used to breastfeeding there. Are you finished? Are you finished? take a muslin cloth, cover yourself up, wear 2 tops. So that's what I do, is wear a top on top and just some vests from Primark underneath. I'll pull up the top and pull down the vest. It gives you lots of coverage and you don't have to then think that you're exposed. We go to breastfeeding friendly places like a library, Mothercare, IKEA. You just feel comfortable. As soon as you get used to it, you won't feel so worried about it. It did take me a little while, but at the end of the day, you're just concerned about feeding your baby and making sure that she's happy. Don't overthink it. So sometimes you can put so much pressure on yourself by getting apps and time, how long you fed for, when's the last time, which side, and you have to keep tracking it, and that again I think puts a lot of stress on what is actually quite a natural process. And your baby will let you know when she's hungry and for how long for. You'll know that they're putting on weight and they are doing well if they're growing, if they're just happy, and if they're not crying. So I never used the nap, I just went with the flow, and I felt so much more relaxed and better for it. Another tip would be to buy a good chair, a rocking chair or a high back chair. So this high back chair we have from I bought years ago in a vintage store, and it's just really comfortable, and I have this one downstairs, and then in Maya's room we have a rocking chair. You could also buy breastfeeding pillows. My one was called My Breast Friend, and I got it secondhand on Facebook for £15. That was really good for when she was first born, and you just lay her on the pillow, you strap it around your back so your back's supported, and she could just latch on and you could relax into it without trying to figure out a position, if she's okay. Let's get this boogie off your nose. Yeah. So next tip would be to get yourself some nice bras. You're saving money by breastfeeding and not having to buy formula and loads of bottles. It's just nice to have ones with clips, so you just clip it up, unclip it, and you're ready to go. So these are my breastfeeding tips. I really just say relax and enjoy it. It's just such a special time with you and your baby, and the bond can be incredible. It's just so nice to have them close to you, and it's a lot more than just feeding them. It's about comfort and just bonding with them and having that time where it's just you and your baby. And if you find that you're not getting on with it, just don't pressurize yourself. Don't feel that you're not doing anything right. Some mums just feel more comfortable using formula. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I will be posting more tips and hacks on what I've learned in the last 6 months with me and Maya, and we are the Chandra Wade. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.